and welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you a daily schedule of like a 12 to 17-year-old, I would say. Now, this is not somebody that I know or have ever worked with or anything like that. It's just a made-up name. It says Stephanie's daily schedule, and it's just a made-up schedule. Okay? So, for a child who's a little older, they're gonna want, or you're gonna want like a chart that's a little bit different. It's more like a schedule, like a planner type of thing. And the reason I recommend this is that a lot of parents seem to complain a lot about like their kid spends too much time on their phone or on the computer or playing games, or they don't go outside enough and all these things. But I think that a lot of times kids don't realize how long they spend on, some kids do. I'll ask them and they'll say, yeah, I think I spend way too long on it. But some kids, I think it just gets away from you. Just like with adults, how long have you spent scrolling through social media, and you look at the time and you've already spent 2 hours on there and you're like, where do those hours go? So that's the same with the kids. So you have to have kind of like an expectation set, right? So in the morning, Stephanie will take a shower and brush her teeth at 6 a.m. This is during the week. Eat breakfast by 7 a.m. Go to school at 7:30. Eat dinner when she comes home from school around 4 o'clock. I know that's an early dinner. I'm just putting that, it's just a fake schedule. Do homework at 5 o'clock. It could be do homework at 4, eat dinner at 5. Do dishes at 5:30. Set up for tomorrow, like put her clothes aside, put her books aside, and all that stuff so it's ready to go for them tomorrow. 1 hour of screen time for 7:45. Have family time at 8:45. This family likes to spend 15 minutes outside of dinner hanging out with each other. Maybe longer sometimes, but get ready for bed at 9, go to bed at 9:30. This is Stephanie's daily schedule, but she knows that she needs to do these things every single day. Now, if your kid is having a problem with doing some of these things, like they forget to do the dishes or they forget to take a shower, then just don't have them do screen time. And the time that they would have spent on the screen, they need to be doing one of those things that they forgot to do. Okay, moving on. Weekends. I have that down here. So weekends, they can do the laundry, clean the bathroom. So I have do laundry by 12 p.m. on Saturdays. Clean bathroom by 5 p.m. on Sunday. 4 hours of screen time, but the screen time can only be from 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Can't be any later, can't be any earlier. And I don't mean they can't look at their phone to see what time it is or something like that. I mean they can't sit there on social media or play video games or whatever. Unless it's between the hours of 12 and 4. And they can spend the entire 4 hours doing those things, or they can decide they're not going to spend the entire 4 hours, but they cannot do it outside of that window. I'm not saying that has to be your rule. I'm just saying that Stephanie, that's her rule. This fictitious person's rule. Okay, family time they have on here, or I have on here for this fake person, and then friend time. It's important for kids to spend time with friends, but actually spend time with friends, not just on social media, because that can just go in their social media time, or screen time. So that is just a quick little schedule. Some tips that I have for making this are make sure that you incorporate your child into making any schedules and charts. It's just going to be easier for them to follow it if they have input in creating it. Also, let them know what the consequences are. Help them decide what the rewards and consequences should be. Now, a reward for her is just, in my opinion, screen time, because it's not a necessary thing. But if you want to do something else, like maybe for family time, she can pick the activity for family time. If she follows all these things all week, then on the weekend she can pick the activity for family time. Something like that. But for consequence, I mean, I think that's obvious. I've said it already. Taking away screen time. I've had parents who take away the Wi-Fi, they just turn it off, and things like that. They wait until all of these things are done, and then the child has earned back their screen time. Or they just say, try again tomorrow. No screen time today. So but anyways, these are helpful things. It helps children to remember what they're supposed to be doing, stay on task, and it kind of boosts their self-esteem. Because can you imagine being yelled at all day, every day, because you forgot to take a shower, or you spent too long on the screen? Instead of hearing your parents' mouth all the time, you have the schedule, you follow it, and all of a sudden, you're like the golden child. So let me know if you try any of these tips and if they work for you or not. And again, I have to say, if you are having problems with a child, you should see a child specialist or a child counselor, because there could be more going on than just, I mean, what's the reason that Stephanie is forgetting to take a shower? Could be a sign of depression. We don't know. You have to go see somebody. So I recommend that, but I also recommend just establishing rules and schedules in your house. It helps the household run so much smoother. Alright, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Bye!